But you see a massive, almost like river, also going through. I was trying to see if this is the one that has like an upside down world above it, but it's not. There is writing that changes and changes until it's one that you can read. And it says, the Beastlands. You created a permanent planar gate to the realm of neutral/chaotic good.
Oh, that's amazing. Tate, you get to go home.
What?
That's out of character, obviously. But
Oh god.
either that or this is like an outer plane. You get to go meet your lion man again.
Yay!
So, probably make sure
let
people
me
aren't
make
just
sure real
opening
quick.
this.
Don seconds again. That. It's fine. Her area, her home is actually Marcus, which one was hers? This one?
No, it's not on the map.
Oh, it's not on the map?
It's very far away from it. I'm sorry. It is not the Beastlands.
Oh, Tate doesn't get a date. Oh well.
Oh no, she
Oh.
does.
Yeah.
It is to Elysium. Which is home to things like the Lionel.
Oh. Well, Tate, you did get to go
Yay.
see your lion man. Good for you.
She gets to go visit.
Here, colors become more vibrant. The land itself working to remain as peaceful and alive as possible. Extended visits to Elysium causes one to lose interest in leaving, eventually becoming petitioners to the plane, similar to the effect of its evil counterpart, the Grey Waste. The appearance and conditions of Elysium differ between each layer of the plane, between beautiful forests and lakes to rugged mountains and watery swamps. The river Oceanus, its side channels, and contributors dominate many... Wait, why is that in both of them? Oh, maybe they...
A shared
Okay.
plane.
Actually, yeah. It goes to Elysium, but you can see up in the sky hints of another plane because they mirror each other.
Yeah,
The
true.
Beastlands and Elysium, I think.
Well, this could be bad. And I don't have things to mark that this is probably not a good idea to open. For people who are completely boned. I just have to hope people don't screw themselves and let Darwinism take course. And at that point, I'm gonna head back to the city.
All right, you're the only one that's aware of it. I gotta make a note of this because that's really fucking important to remember.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, just like the Wildlands or Beastlands, whatever it was called, this one is also neutral good. So you're not gonna have evil stuff, but you could have stuff that might cross over that gives no shits about your fucking laws.
Right.
Or cares way too much about laws. One of the two. So, I guess here is how we can place everyone.
Oh, by the way, Marcus,
Yeah.
at some point during these 7 days, the target dummies will have been moved.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Perthros, you get home. Everyone else is at this point gone to sleep. And day 6 has come to a conclusion. It is the day for the individuals to go talk to the city leads. Everyone starts to wake up. Zephyr, you've finally woken up from your hours-long sleep after having your mind reawoken.
Finally.
People are going to come downstairs and he's going to look at him and go, I remember when I was a squishy. I should kill you out of jealousy. Not really.
I'm gonna be sipping on some ale out of my water skin.
Okay. Are you saying you're AFK, Noah?
If he sent you a Steam message, then yeah, probably.
No, you type that into Steam chat. Or into the little game chat.
Oh yeah, then probably.
Alright, whatever. I guess they're gonna oversleep a little bit. Avina.
Yes.
Areem, Balasar, Perthros are able to do whatever they want to do, though.
Is he going back and forth?
No, Balasar's gonna cook. I was trying to decide if he should cook or not. He'll cook for the group. What's Arim and Avina do?
Well, I mean, I'd be going out to get food, obviously, and waiting for Jade to be up, so we can actually go do the thing.
The thing, trademark.
Avena's gonna go down and get food. Not make food, just get food this time. Just gotta eat light today.
Okay. You should move Avina then, Tate.
Okay.
Avina is upstairs in bed.
Why'd you go into your loot room? If she walks in the kitchen, she sees that Balasar is cooking.
And by cooking, he means wrapping bacon around things.
No, he's actually cooking.
Oh. You're cooking today?
Sure am.
Avena's gonna grab some fresh fruit.
No one's bought fruit in a week. None of it's fresh.
Oh, I assume that you guys buy food as you need it out in the stores.
Hey,
non-perishables, I'm sure you stock up on perishables, once a week maybe.
as the professional cook of the group, make sure to make it super presentable. After all, it's all about the garnish.
He just gives you a look and goes, "How old am I?"
Right. I quite forget that. Well, still, it's always good advice. She turns around, takes a bite of the apple, and keeps going. Avina's grown highly of her cooking. That last meal put her in high spirits.
Also, potentially gave her salmonella.
Guys, guess what? Cooking's happening.
Yeah. Before that, we might have a bit of a situation on our hands.
Yeah? Well, it's not me, it's,
I'm not referring to the cooking for once. Tate, just hold on.
Move your hand,
Let
Tate.
Marcus
I'm
prepare the
trying to get
table.
the chairs down.
Let the man do a job.
Noah died.
So he did.
Does Noah get a disconnect counter now?
I was gonna say, do we subtract one from Liam's counter and give it to Noah, or how did that work?
If it keeps happening, sure. I mean, we had mine just because I disconnected like 7 times in a night at one point.
Is that why we started it?
Yeah, because it was
Yep.
during my blue screening issues.
Oh yeah. Been a while.
It's been a while since all my shit stopped exploding.
Yeah, no shit, Liam. It really has.
Are you back yet, Noah?
I'm back. Sorry, ant problem.
Ant? As in, like, your aunt, or as in, like, ants?
Not my aunt. The ants.
The ants crawl into
Are
the
they a
router?
problem like the birds? Oh god, the birds.
No, it's just like littlest tiny things on the table for like half an hour. Boom, got a trail of ants. Just like, "Grrrr."
Are they hijacking your internet?
No.
At least they're not crawling underneath your skin or something, no.
Okay, so what I missed, what do I need to do?
We woke up.
Right about
Okay, time to go to bed.
No. Alright. Balasar brings out a platter. It is everything looks delicious. There are eggs with what looks like peppers mixed into it. There is a stack of toast with it looks like cinnamon and sugar on it. There is sausage and bacon wrapped around sausage, muffins, the dessert things Avina made, except these ones look edible, as in he actually very quickly chopped up, mushed up, whatever, mixed in some cinnamon and salt, and then cooked the bread or fruit with it in the bread or whatever. Made actual like orange juice and actual fruit punch. Pretty much there is just a feast of breakfast foods. And he puts it down on the counter.
Wow.
Thanks for the help, Avina. I couldn't have made this without you.
And that's where Perthros immediately mentally calls bullshit.
Thank you.
I grab a muffin.
She looks it over. Is it garnished properly?
Yeah. But not as much as you would have. She thinks the desserts could have had some sort of top on top of them, other than just being made golden brown. He could have put something on top of it. She's silently,
Yeah.
or I assume silently judging to herself how she could have done a better job.
Is gonna slowly turn back towards the table. So we may have a situation on our hands. I might have opened up a planar gate.
Did it close?
No. Or else I wouldn't be this worried about it.
Where to?
Elysium, if the door is to be believed.
Gotta be closed.
I
heard...
don't know.
What was the lineman's name again? God damn it.
He was a Lionel. His name is Lael Kui.
Well, at least
Did
it
he
doesn't
ever
sound like
mention
we'll
that
get
to
any more
Avina?
of Avina's friends. I don't mean ours, I mean the other one.
Oh, you mean the
Did he
demon?
mention where he came from?
No,
Is
just
it
that he came from an outer plane, or that he came from another place.
what kind of plane is it, Perthros? Like evil, good?
I mean,
Things.
B-47.
It looked pretty natural. I didn't see like gigantic pools of fire or the floor being made of clouds or some shit. And I didn't run into anyone from that plane, so I can't really tell you.
We also have the meeting today, don't we?
Yeah. So that should probably go first.
As might want at least one or two people to watch the thing, though.
I mean, I opened the damn thing, so.
Great, you're now our ambassador to that plane. Get working.
Wonderful.
Are we gonna need to do more paperwork?
Most likely. Well, I'm probably gonna have to do more paperwork.
I wonder what's in there. What did it look like?
I literally just told you it was very natural. There were a lot of trees, and there was like a river somewhere.
Oh, it's basically here. What if it is here?
Like I said, if the door is to be believed.
Balasar just takes out that ring Demois had, puts it on. You can see him just just watching you guys this whole time. The moment you said the planar gate, he slipped on the ring and has just been watching you guys, and then you now watch him as he just takes it off and pockets it and continues eating. You know which ring it is.
Do we? Was it ever explained to us what that ring did? Or do we just know that's Demois'
but
ring?
you were like, oh, this is Demois' ring that he seemed to always touch whenever he wanted to talk to his god.
His god's on vacation.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that happened.
I was about to say if I had come from a more apt time period, I would have asked, did you get a dial tone?
Well, the time period that he came from, dial tone could theoretically exist. Zephyr now does have memories of Magitech. Those things that he recognized but didn't understand, he now knows.
Nah, but it was definitely ringing though.
So,
Sure.
yeah. So, Zephyr, you now totally understand what that actually is, and it's a communication ring. It's kind of like a magical phone, but we're talking like old world phones that only could call 10 different numbers. Not even like, you know, the spinny ones, but very specific. There's only this many phones in the world. It's a communication ring.
I guess since he spins it, it's a rotary phone.
Either way, I don't think it'll take too much of us to go and do paperwork. So if you want to explore that place or poke your head in and see what it's about, go for it.
He's not there.
Who's not where?
I don't know. What? Argus?
Marcus?
I'm here.
What are you talking about?
Gnarl. Or Gnarl.
He's not a fucking gnome.
So let's take a vote here. Who wants to go do paperwork? Who wants to go look at the portal?
I opened the portal, so I should probably be there in case things go terribly.
Well, Balasar pipes up, pointing at Tucson and Avina. Obviously, the two of you, and then pointing at Zephyr, and him should probably go back to that city hall, people. Considering you're the ones that went in the first place.
Oh yeah, I was gonna suggest that. everybody else should go check on whatever that portal is. If you like, I can also... Actually, do the books even still work? Since, they're gone. I haven't tried it for a while.
Huh?
Since, Metway and them are gone, do the books still work? I haven't tried it in a long time.
I mean, we've been using them just fine. They weren't relying on their consciousness. They were imbued with magic.
Oh. I thought they were. Sometimes they were pretty snarky.
I mean, they might have been given some small amount of personality, but...
Yeah, that's more of a remnant of actual snarkiness, not current snarkiness.
And definitely not Marcus's snarkiness.
A gnome bursts through the door. A little out of breath. Alright. Who fucked up?
I immediately point to Porthos.
Same.
I'm just gonna pick up my hands like, yep.
Balasar looks over at him. You're not Gnome. Gnarl.
No, he left.
No, I'm Gnarl. I'm his assistant. He's busy. I mean, he's really not
Do I recognize
that
Gnarl?
busy. He looks like a gnome. No, you do not know. You do not recognize Gnarl. But he is wearing a patch or whatever that you do recognize as being the one that Gnome gives his people. It's like Gnome's stamp of approval, so to say.
But you found out about that rather quick.
I'm sorry, but you may have missed your boss.
No, I didn't. He told me that one of you said that someone fucked up and I have to come here and fix the fuck up. Also something about swapping out items and something like that. He reaches into a bag and then pulls out, it's clearly a bag of holding, pulls out a couple of packages.
But, yeah. I'm probably the fuck up here because I summoned a planar gate. I imagine that's what's happening.
He looks up. It'll disappear, right? Goes back to his bag.
I don't know. You'd have to ask the door. I don't know how to talk to doors.
He looks up. Wait.
I did that a long time ago.
You made a full-on door?
Yes.
Did you try monkey?
He's just gotta look at you like, how?
Well, considering I'm pretty sure you're here to collect this anyway, if it's something fucking Gnome's on about, I'm gonna pull out the one, throw it at him.
He catches it. Well, this is one item. There's also a matter of some dice.
It's the one closest to you that you might not be able to see through a hail of fur.
The tails are well groomed, and they're also
when you turn
laid
around,
down.
you can see him go, we didn't do that. Did you fuck with yourself?
I mean, we
What
did
kind
have that one cloning incident, but...
Just be glad she isn't orange and part giraffe.
Oh, those are weird times. Oh.
He just walks over and goes, can I have the dice, please?
Wait, you're taking the dice?
Yes.
But I need these.
Gnome's
addicted.
orders.
Just give him the damn dice.
What a terrible time.
I
I
have
nudge
I have
Avina.
another gift for you. Gnome doesn't just take, he gives.
I don't know if that's technically accurate either, but whatever.
He turns and gives you a smile. You know that he's probably not quite Gnome, but this guy's just acting polite. He's definitely got some chaos behind him, though.
She hands Gnarl the dice and then looks at Perthros like, shit.
He,
Can't really.
The dice were a power beyond our comprehension right now anyway, so...
Anyway, he goes,
I-
so, who wants to go with me to the gate? We have to, move it.
Yeah, I think I'm already kind of predetermined for that role.
Oh, wait. Are you not here for the eyes?
That will be later. This is a much more important thing. We've got some eye replacements. Those are prototypes. He said he's got better versions. Some other alterations to them. And some new prototypes and the new version of something called the Manacles.
Oh god.
Yes, handcuffs make a return.
Oh god, no.
You mean the point-to-point travel device?
Well, they're toned down from when you touched them.
Oh, thank god.
Aw.
We don't have to relocate someone's shoulder.
He looks at you. Sure.
But will we have to chop down a tree again?
God, I hope not.
You weren't the one that chopped down the tree.
No, I've exploded 2 sections of them.
Fair enough.
Nevertheless, Balasar then, or not Balasar, TM wise, Noah, was Jade gonna go with Areem back to mining? Because Areem and Jade were gonna go mining
Yeah.
for the last day.
Did he have to go deal with ants again? Is that what happened?
Mm-mm.
I'm back.
Oh, nope, there it
And
is.
yes,
Yes, you're coming with me again to mine, or yes about the ants?
both.
Alright, so just make sure this is how the party's gonna be split up right here.
Alright.
Fantastic. So, everyone goes off on their directions. Tucson, Avina, and Zephyr, I assume, go to pick up his clothes and then go to the city hall. Gnarl, Balasar, Gunarl, Balasar, and Perthros are going to go deal with the gate. And then Jade and Reem are going to go to the mines. So we will put everyone in their spot. Alright, Noah and Kelb. So first with Jade and Reem. They get down there and they start mining. Roll me a d20, both of you. You can add search if you'd like. So you can either do a search or a luck. It's up to you. Kelb?
5 search.
Alright. Noah?
15 search.
It's gonna take you guys pretty much the whole day, but eventually Jade notices some slight blue tint, and you guys are able to mine, and by the end of the day, you do have enough, you do believe, to be able to craft a short sword. Will they want to continue searching in there? Continue mining and collecting, or just call it good at that point?
I mean, did it take not most of the day, you just said?
It took most of the day, but if they wish, they could continue.
Might as well see if we get lucky and strike a gem or something.
Why not?
Alright, roll me a flat d20, both of you.
15.
Have you died? Not giving me a 20. 19. Marcus?
Yep, 1 minute. Alright. The two of you are able to continue mining. You get a little bit more mithril. Enough so that if Areem does happen to fuck up, you guys wouldn't have to go get more mithril. You're pretty sure you're good for at least one fuck up. But as you were mining this extra bit, you come across, lo and behold, a mithril colored, so basically blue, diamond.
Is it enough to make a guess?
It's enough that... Roll me an appraise check, Kelp.
God damn it, Lamb. Okay. $15.
You think to the right buyer, this could be 5,000 gold.
We can find a wealthy enough buyer.
This could also be somehow broken apart, well, enchanted and / broken apart, and placed within the blade to give it magical properties. And being that it's such a high value diamond, it would probably be a pretty good magical conduit. That's the equivalence of what your character has learned from his studying on the different things that he's acquired lately.
Well, I guess that little bit of extra time paid off.
Sure seems like it. Shall we head back now?
Yeah, you've got a lot of work to do to finish forging that up.
Yeah, a lot of prep.
Meanwhile, for Gnarl, Perthros, and Balasar. Gnarl and Balasar are following Perthros because they don't know where the portal necessarily is. Not that they won't be able to find it if they search, but they assume, as anyone would, that you will go straight to it. Do you?
I don't see why I wouldn't. It would be hard to miss in a giant crater. Well, maybe not giant.
Alright, so for all intents and purposes, I'm just throwing the group here, but still. So, the three travel and get to the spot. Gnarl looks at you and points at the door and goes, "Is it that one?"
Should be, unless someone else made one.
After saying that, you see he's got kind of a shit-eating grin on his face. He was being sarcastic to see if you would respond to his dumb question.
Respond to sarcasm with sarcasm, so...
He, starts checking it out. He's doing whatever he's doing. Balasar gets up to you. "So, you gonna miss the wand?"
Probably not.
Good. You're learning. Gnome stuff is stupid.
Well, chaotic.
Gnome's stuff. Gnomish technology is fine, but gnome...
To be fair, it has saved us a few times.
Oh, yeah.
It was luck. Dumb luck. But it saved us a few.
I'm not denying it. I was just pointing out that Gnome somehow finds a way to make a toaster into a world-destroying bomb, and then finds it amusing to make it not usable and give it away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Among
also
other
likes taking
things.
people's blood, apparently.
Oh, that's just his research on whatever he's doing with Warforged. He's one of the original inventors. Back in my era, we didn't really use them. They were locked away, and I've heard a couple of stories now from random people out and about that apparently there's a city, which I don't remember there being that many, but I don't know.
Couldn't really tell you. I haven't been outside my... Well, this is the first time in a very long time I've been away from home. Granted, I've been out a few months now. Well, years.
I was gonna say years.
But I'm more or less used to it.
Fair enough. Oh, he's doing something. You see Gnarl, eventually, after what he's done, takes out a what has had a gem in his hand. He takes out a necklace, puts it down, puts the gem into the doorway, and it collapses into the gem, and he places that into the necklace. And then he walks up to you guys. All right. Who do you think would be responsible to give this to?
Honestly, I would say nobody, but I don't think that's really a choice.
Gotcha. We're gonna give it to Avina. She seems to like that lion guy, and this needs to get to him. I'm pretty sure he should probably be this world's gatekeeper for his home.
Yeah, that's probably a good plan.
And I think it would just be amusing for her to have to give it to him, because, you know, then she might have to get it from him. Anyway, let's keep going. Balasar gives you a look of like,
Hate
this
you,
guy
Marcus.
is fucking weird.
Just gonna let the pot call the tea kettle black there.
Balasar thinks he's normal.
Balthazar's been around this.
No, he hasn't. Does Perthros travel with them?
Yeah, I was where for no particular reason.
All right, they're going to be traveling back. Lamb, can you roll me a will check? Sorry, will save.
23.
Can you roll me a spot check real quick as well?
Apparently not.
What'd you get?
6. 6.
All right. You, for the slightest of moments, felt something on the back of your neck, and when you turn around, you see nothing. So you think it's probably nothing. Maybe it's that
mad that I
deer,
broke more
but
trees.
you don't see nothing.
That I broke more trees.
I did.
And that's when suddenly in front, and this is not a joke, suddenly in front of the three, just like the ethereal marauder from way back when, a large spider that looks like it's from another plane, being the ethereal plane, appears into existence in front of you guys. It's not hunting you. I have it facing the wrong way. You can see it going after like a rabbit. And that's where we're going to end with these three. So Avina, Zephyr, and Tucson, you guys are outside Taylor's Tailories.
I'm gonna head in.
All right, you guys head in. And there's the guy behind the counter. And welcome back. Welcome back. Come here.
Yes, it's good to see you again. How was your work gone?
Why, it is all, he puts very carefully your suit down, finished.
Perfect.
Jared, did you have him making you something?
Yeah, I gave him an amethyst for some more clothes to fill out with the coat.
He also puts those down.
Or aquamarine, not amethyst.
So you gave him an aquamarine to go along with the outfit that you already had going.
Yeah,
You didn't get those yet, right? He had to get them or make them.
right.
Okay. Yep. So he puts down your guys' clothing. So all three of you now have your fancy clothing. He motions over. I do have a changing room if you wanted to try them on and make sure they fit nice.
I'll go try mine on.
All right, you get in
Go
there.
try yours on.
You go in there, you put it on, and it fits perfectly. He is definitely a craftsman at his craft.
Craftsman at his craft. There it
Huh.
is.
He is
Welcome, sir,
definitely
to the Redundancy Department of Redundancy.
He is definitely a master of his craft.
It's so adorable seeing people up and coming into the noble lifestyle.
She says with her fucking sunglasses on.
They're gonna catch on.
I forgot.
Yeah, make
about
it
those.
wildfire.
Or does she like?
And then your character's
does
gonna
she-
hate this world.
Does she do the style where she like keeps them above her forehead?
Yep.
Okay. What were you saying, Noah?
God damn it, Tate.
Jared, does he put his stuff on?
Yes.
Why'd you say God imitate to me, Noah?
You know why.
I'm gonna get sunglasses to catch on.
And the three of you then are all set to go to the town hall.
Then off we'll go.
Thank you, kind sir.
And if I remember right, we needed to go to building 2A.
Correct. And 2A is where you go. Tate, do you remember what you had to go to as well later on?
I don't.
Involving being an ambassador to your island?
Oh, I have to go to the embassy, don't I?
Later on?
Yeah.
Just make sure to take note of it so that you remember.
Okay.
All right.
I need a
So-
notes notepad.
Yeah, you should. You also have 3 monitors, so there's no reason you also can't, just
Well,
bring
desk
up
space was
Word.
a problem. Not anymore, apparently.
Well, now you can. So now you just, on one of your monitors, put up like a word pad and type notes. Just make sure you mute yourself so no one hears you typing.
Oh, I've got a noise suppressor now. Not noise suppressor, noise gate.
So
So,
there you go. Anyway, so the 3 of you are there. You enter in. You are escorted to a room, and you are sitting down. Or you can sit down. There is 2 chairs, a desk, and another chair. There is not 3 chairs. Who's gonna stand?
I will take a seat.
I will sit down as well.
So you're gonna stay standing then, Tate? Avina's not gonna fight it?
Not gonna fight what?
The Zephyr and Tucson are sitting in the 2 chairs in this room. Albeit there is a 3rd chair, but it's on the other side of the desk.
Well, I am their sponsor. So she's gonna remain standing.
Okay. Fair enough. After waiting a few minutes, eventually a elven man walks in and goes... Just kind of nods his head, walks past you, sits down, kind of shuffles his papers a little bit, you know, gets them all nice and in order and puts them down and goes, okay. So, today we are here to finalize your ownership of the Guildhall,
Yes.
as well as taking upon all duties, responsibilities, privileges, and repercussions of being in charge of the guild, which is housed within the Guildhall.
Yes.
He pulls out a gun. No. He pulls out a pen, scoots some paper towards you, puts the pen on top and goes, all right, let's begin signing.
Can we have a moment to read through these?
Of course. Excuse me. Of course.
Is there anything of note in them that we should be aware of?
Nothing catches your eye. In short, it's basically just stating that, kind of as you would assume in terms of owning the guild, that just like owning your own personal guild hall, you have to maintain it, keep it in working order. Whereas your personal guild hall was also your living quarters, the guild hall has been, or is, not has been, is a public building. So although it is private for parts of it, other parts of it must remain public. Things about in dire situations, if the city needs it for whatever purpose, they can not necessarily take it from you, but use it for that purpose. Like, say the city is under attack by, I don't know, giant spiders, and people need somewhere to hide. It needs to be allowed to let people hide inside of it.
Monstrous evil spiders?
Right. But things of that nature, and then also just a bunch of other things involving but not limited to, when there's tournaments going on, tournament goers get to have free housing inside of the guild hall. So, but it doesn't say anything along the lines of like you're selling your soul or anything of that nature. So there's no really, oh my god, bad stuff in there.
I'm not a Baylor disguised as an elf.
Right.
Of course not, because he's a fucking gnome.
Right, called Gnome. Oops. Not
So-
really.
Yeah.
I'll start going through and signing.
Alright. Is Avina or Zephyr? He points, as you're signing, he also states how there needs to be a witness signer. So who's going to be the witness signer?
I will sign.
Okay. So Tucson is signing, Zephyr is being the witness to said signing, and then Avina, you are there doing whatever you do.
Yep. She's just here to sponsor. After all, she can't really get politically involved. She is an
Right.
ambassador, after all.
So as you guys sign, do you have any questions or anything? Is there anything you wanted to ask the guy?
So will we be getting a pamphlet about the taxes for the city?
A pamphlet? That's adorable. No. He reaches in the desk and pulls out a folder that is chocked full of papers and puts them down and goes, "This is the tax paperwork to fill out next."
Perfect. I always love things to keep me busy.
Anyway, as you guys are signing it and doing your thing, game DM wise to state, the companies that you have recruited into your guild make enough money to also help pay for the guild itself, but you also realize you don't need to because the city gives it special grants and so forth for other aspects. So as an example, the fact that it is housing for the tournament earns it, in a sense, a kickback from the city. So really you don't have to worry about owning inside of the city now for the guild. At least for that building.
But we can use it for tournaments, parties, special events, etc.
Now, if you decide to start going back on those deals and getting rid of them, well, the city's probably not going to be happy with that, so.
I'm
We
sure we
also
can
need better
accommodate these.
guard. We need better guard training programs. Our guards couldn't solve a murder mystery. What if I was a murderer?
Are you saying this
I'm not
out
saying that,
loud?
of course. No.
Okay, are there any other papers?
I believe that is it. So, there were more paperwork he had you sign as well. When all is said and done, you're looking at like almost a fucking dictionary. This has been hours of you guys signing paperwork, answering questions, and him jotting it down, including with Avina. Avina, to Tucson and Zephyr's surprise, potentially, acted very cordial the entire time and showed signs of acting almost like royalty. Would you like to give us a taste, Tate, when he says something along the lines to you of... we'll say right at the beginning, he looks at you and goes, "And what is your name?"
Tell that. I am known as Avina Sakai. It is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. And what is your name, fine sir? Found the Stump of Legends. Of Legans. Hello? Marcus?
Writing down a name so I can have it memorized. In common tongue, I suppose you would... In Elven, it is, whatever. It is Zlaru.
Once again, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir.
Quite. Anyway, so the time goes by, and you guys get done, and he goes, well, it looks like that is about it. Roll me a listen check.
All of us?
Yeah. What'd you get, Tate?
14.
Jared?
22.
Noah?
19.
Well, you can all hear it. There is yelling going on outside.
If we're all settled here, should we see what that yelling is about?
He, kind of stops and listens for a second and goes, what is that about? And walks over to the, walks out. Do you guys follow him?
Yes, so is it, Perthros, Balasar, and Gnarl all running towards this wall from the giant
No.
spider?
They, you guys walk outside and you see a bunch of people running in the city being chased by when we get there next game.
By a horde of those fucking spiders.
Same
All
thing
right.
for Areem and Jade as you guys are walking up the side of the dig site. You also can hear screaming and people are being attacked. The city's under attack.
And I'm unarmored.
Armor.
And unweaponed. On everything,
Weapons.
but
You
fancy
should have been a
clothes.
monk. Then you'd be fine.
Oh god, I realize Avina's basically, because I have a plan, hopefully it works for next time, but Avina's basically going to become Xena.
Fine with that.
So there we go. Game done. The city is under attack. It is finally time to earn your title as heroes.
Woo!
Well, local heroes.
Hey, that goes a lot for this city. This city will spread the word out pretty far. It is the grand city of Durinch, after all, where the gods lived and the tournament of power was held. Yes, that is a Dragon Ball Super reference.